We're gonna do a quick little different sort of video today. We have a little wooded area in our backyard and we tend to get some different mushrooms once in a while. So I noticed something different coming up just recently, so I'm gonna go pick some of those and we'll talk about those. So on this wooded hillside behind our house, we have some down hardwood that we actually had to knock down a couple years ago because the tree was so rotten. We were concerned about it, about people getting hurt. And right now, we're getting some of this coral tooth fungus here, which is edible. Sorry about the dog. It's edible, and there are some lookalikes in Ontario, but they differ in that they don't have these downward facing spines. So these guys look nice and ready, and they have a nice mild seafood flavor. So I like to use them doing things like artificial crab cakes, and they're really good. So they tend to grow on dead wood, dead hardwood. So we've got a perfect spot here, and there's a couple more around. So we're gonna pick some of these and probably try and make some of these crab cakes. You see, I turned that log over. That one ended up being a lot bigger than I expected. And there's more down there too, so we'll be able to collect quite a bit. Alright, so here's everything washed, cleaned off. Just gotta dry it off. So I'm gonna cover it with another towel and let that sit for a while. Okay, so we've got the mushroom all shredded up in sort of crab-sized pieces. We've got everything laid out, all of our different spices and fixings for it. So this is going to go into our crab cakes. All right, so here's the magic. I think the best part about this meal is probably going to be the pork chops, the Ontario pork chops that I decided to pair it with, because here, for presentation purposes, I chose these two crab cakes, and I'll use that term loosely. Just for the presentation aspect, because to keep things real, here's what that recipe turned into. Not a great recipe. These things would not hold together. So I tried. So yeah, those things kind of failed. I was hoping that if they turned out, I'd try and share the recipe, but I would not share this recipe. And in fact, I would do everything I can to suggest not using this one. Now that being said, I tried them. They're tasty. But yeah, these things, didn't matter how much I cooked them, and that's why they're kind of black, because I just tried cooking them to death just to see if they would cook through and hold together. Not a chance. So, but yeah, give it a try. Look them up. Look up these coral tooth mushrooms, and there's lots of other recipes out there. Try some of those.